Welcome back to The Fame, your go-to channel for the latest in celebrity news and family drama, especially when it comes to your favorite TV stars. In today's video, we've got a lot to cover, from heartbreaking updates to feel-good moments, and even some spicy family drama. So let's get right into it. First up, we're diving into some truly sad news shared by Bringing Up Bates star Kelly Jo Bates about her beloved mother, Mama Jane. After months of visiting their grandparents' farm in South Carolina, the Bates family recently revealed that Mama Jane has been diagnosed with cancer, and her health is sadly taking a turn for the worse. We'll take you through Kelly Jo's latest emotional update, how the family is supporting both Mama Jane and Papa Bill, who's also battling dementia, and what lies ahead for them during this difficult time. Next, we're switching gears to some major Bates family drama. Fans have been buzzing about an alleged feud between Alyssa Bates Webster and her brother Lawson Bates. If you've noticed Alyssa missing from recent family gatherings and acting mysteriously distant, you're not alone. In today's video, we'll uncover the truth behind this supposed fallout and why Alyssa might be keeping her distance from her famous family. Trust me, you don't want to miss this juicy breakdown, but it's not all drama. We've also got some heartwarming news for you. Bringing Up Bates star Lydia Bates recently opened up about her healing journey after a miscarriage earlier this year, and now she's sharing the sweetest details about her son, Riker. Plus, we'll fill you in on how she and her husband, Trace, celebrated their second wedding anniversary with a dreamy getaway in Hawaii. Get ready for all the adorable details. And finally, we'll be covering the unexpected buzz surrounding Carlin Bates Stewart's recent visit to her sister Katie. Carlin's surprise birthday visit came right after Katie gave birth, and fans are seriously questioning her timing and motives. We'll also update you on how Katie's baby is doing after a brief stay in the NICU, and what everyone's saying about Carlin's accident with her Tesla. So, whether it's drama, heartbreak, or heartwarming moments, we've got you covered today on The Fame. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's dive in. Today, we're diving into some heartbreaking news shared by Bringing Up Bates star Kelly Jo Bates about her mother, Mama Jane. The Bates family has always been known for their strong family values and support during tough times, but recently they've faced some serious challenges. After months of visiting their grandparents' farm in South Carolina, it turns out that Mama Jane has been diagnosed with cancer, and her health is taking a turn for the worse. In this video, we'll walk you through Kelly Jo's latest update, how the family is rallying around both Mama Jane and Papa Bill, who's struggling with dementia, and what the future holds for them. Let's get into it. Earlier this year, we saw more frequent visits from the Bates family to Mama Jane and Papa Bill's farm. It seemed like a regular family bonding trip at first, but soon Carlin Bates gave us a glimpse into the real reason behind these visits. In a tearful vlog, she shared that Papa Bill has been showing signs of dementia. The emotional clip of her reintroducing herself to Papa Bill after he forgot who she was really struck a chord with fans. Since then, it's been clear that the Bates kids are making a greater effort to be with their grandparents during this difficult time. But now, Mama Jane's health has become a major concern too. In an Instagram post, Kelly Jo Bates revealed that Mama Jane recently underwent her second surgery to remove cancer from her nose. While Kelly Jo shared some positive news, stating that her mom is healing well, she also asked for prayers. The family is hoping that no further surgery will be necessary and that Mama Jane will recover fully. This is a heavy moment for the Bates family, especially with Papa Bill's dementia worsening. While Kelly Jo remains strong for her family, she also took a moment to express her sympathy for the victims of Hurricane Milton, which hit Florida hard. Kelly Jo shared how the Bates kids, including those involved with Medicare, have been stepping up to help with the recovery efforts. Fortunately, Alyssa Bates shared that her family only suffered minor damage from the storm, but they're still staying alert and doing what they can to help their neighbors. It's clear that the Bates family is going through a tough time, but they continue to show resilience and faith through it all. As always, the Bates family is leaning on their faith and the support of their fans to get through this trying time. We'll be keeping a close eye on Mama Jane's recovery and hoping for the best, as well as keeping Papa Bill in our thoughts as he continues to face dementia. We'll also bring you updates on how the family is helping with the Hurricane Milton recovery efforts. If you'd like to send your support to the Bates family, be sure to drop them some love in the comments or join in their call for prayers. Next, we're diving into some major Bates family drama. Fans have been buzzing about an alleged feud between Alyssa Bates Webster and her brother Lawson Bates. If you've noticed Alyssa's absence at family gatherings and her mysterious behavior, you're not alone. In today's video, we'll uncover the truth behind Alyssa and Lawson's supposed fallout and why Alyssa might be distancing herself from her famous family. So buckle up for all the juicy details. Let's start with the signs. Over the past few years, fans have noticed Alyssa's suspicious behavior when it comes to her family. At 29 years old and now living in Florida, Alyssa has rarely been seen at Bates family events. In fact, she was even late to visit Mama Jane and Papa Bill's house when the rest of the family gathered. This behavior has sparked quite a conversation online, particularly on Reddit, where many fans believe Alyssa is purposefully distancing herself from her siblings. One of the most talked about incidents was when Alyssa skipped her brother Lawson's wedding. According to Alyssa, gas prices were too high for her family to make the trip, especially after their recent vacations. But many fans weren't convinced, speculating that there's more to the story. Some believe this could be a sign of deeper issues between Alyssa and Lawson, while others think it's part of a bigger pattern of Alyssa pulling away from her entire family. One Reddit user even bluntly stated, "Maybe she doesn't like her family," suggesting that Alyssa might just not feel obligated to attend every family event, especially with 18 siblings. It wasn't just Lawson's wedding that sparked questions. When her sisters Josie, Michaela, Aaron, and Tori traveled to Florida for a trip with their husbands, fans were quick to notice Alyssa didn't take the opportunity to meet up with them, despite living in the same state. Instead, she posted on Instagram about taking her kids to the mall, as if her siblings weren't even there. This only fueled more rumors that something might be brewing between Alyssa and her sisters as well. Now, let's look at what fans have been saying. On Reddit, many users have been quick to point out that Alyssa's behavior seems to suggest a disconnect from her family. From her wedding absence to skipping sibling trips, some think Alyssa simply prefers her own space and is ready to move on from the tight-knit Bates family dynamic. Others speculated that Lawson's musical career, including his singing at family events, might be part of the reason she's keeping her distance. After all, as one commenter hilariously noted, maybe she didn't want to hear him sing. But on a more serious note, others feel this behavior might point to Alyssa deliberately carving her own path away from the family, possibly due to differing views or personal reasons. So what do you think? Is there more to Alyssa's absence at family events and her strained relationship with Lawson and the rest of the Bates clan, or could it just be that she's focused on her own family life in Florida? Whatever the reason, fans are keeping a close eye on Alyssa's next moves. Next, we have some adorable and heartwarming news from Bringing Up Bates star Lydia Bates. The proud mom has shared some surprising and sweet details about her son, Riker, following her healing journey after a miscarriage earlier this year. We'll also dive into how Lydia and her husband, Trace, recently celebrated their second wedding anniversary in Hawaii. So stay tuned as we reveal the latest about Lydia, Trace, and little Riker. Earlier this month, Lydia and Trace Bates marked their second wedding anniversary with a romantic getaway to Oahu, Hawaii. Trace shared a heartwarming message on social media, expressing his love for Lydia and how lucky he feels to have her as his wife. He gushed about how spending his life with her has been his absolute favorite experience. The couple stayed at a cozy studio Airbnb, soaking in the stunning views of Hawaii. Lydia added a little fun fact in her vlog, mentioning that one of her sisters-in-law stepped in to take care of their beloved cat, Maui, while they were away. But the most surprising and endearing updates came when Lydia shared some adorable facts about their son, Riker. While the couple enjoyed their solo trip, Riker stayed with his grandparents where, according to Lydia, he was absolutely spoiled and showered with love. This special time with family made it easier for Lydia and Trace to relax and enjoy their vacation. In an Instagram story, Lydia also revealed a unique fact about Riker. She's teaching him some of her native German language. Lydia shared that Riker has picked up the words auf und zu, which means open and close in German. However, in typical toddler fashion, Riker pronounces it as ZUMM, which only adds to the cuteness. To top it off, Lydia shared a fun fan comparison between Riker and his dad, Trace. According to fans, Riker bears a striking resemblance to Trace when he was a baby. This isn't the first time comparisons have been made. Some fans believe Riker is starting to look like his grandfather, Gil Bates. And let's not forget Riker's striking blue eyes, which fans think he inherited from Lydia herself. That wraps up update on Lydia and Trace Bates' growing family. From teaching Riker German to celebrating anniversaries in Hawaii, it's clear that Lydia and Trace are savoring every moment with their little boy. What do you think of Riker looking like his dad? And do you think we'll see more adorable language lessons from Lydia in the future? Finally, we'll be diving into the unexpected buzz around Carlin Bates Stewart's recent visit to her sister Katie, which has left fans scratching their heads. While Carlin has always been the fun and outgoing sister, her latest effort to surprise Katie for her birthday, right after she gave birth, had fans questioning her timing and motives. We'll also update you on how Katie's baby is doing after a brief stay in the NICU, and what fans are saying about Carlin's accident with her Tesla. Carlin Bates Stewart, known for her vibrant personality, is always juggling her responsibilities as a mom, wife, and business owner. Between raising her two kids with her husband Evan and managing the Bates sisters boutique alongside Whitney, Carlin still finds time for family, especially her siblings who've just had babies. But her latest gesture for her sister Katie Bates Clark has left bringing up Bates fans on Reddit reacting in unexpected ways. Recently, Carlin decided to surprise her sister Katie for her birthday in the most unusual way by showing up at her house at midnight. Katie, who had just given birth to her second child, baby Harvey, was likely still recovering, which made Carlin's timing all the more peculiar. Many fans pointed out how bizarre it was to visit a postpartum mom at such an odd hour, sparking discussions on whether Carlin's visit was more about creating content than a genuine family moment. One Reddit user wrote, "There's no way I'm even answering my door at midnight, family included. Please return at a civilized time." Others defended Carlin, claiming it's a family tradition to be the first to wish each other happy birthday. "I'm sure they planned it, and Katie knew it was coming. They probably did it for content, but it's also something fun they've always done," commented another user. As we know, the Bates family is no stranger to using social media to share personal moments, and Carlin's birthday surprise for Katie was no exception. Still, fans remain divided on whether the gesture was thoughtful or unnecessary. But that's not all that's been happening in Carlin's world. On top of running her business and being a dedicated mom, Carlin and Evan recently shared that they wrecked their Tesla in what seems to have been a nasty accident. While the details are still unclear, fans have been speculating about the extent of the damage and whether the couple will now be buying a new vehicle. Carlin didn't seem too fazed by the incident, as she's continued to share her usual life updates, including the final touches on their expensive backyard swimming pool. Meanwhile, Katie Bates Clark has had her hands full after welcoming her second baby, Harvey. Just days after his birth, baby Harvey experienced oxygen problems and had to be transferred to a larger facility for care in the NICU. Thankfully, Katie recently took to Instagram to share the happy news that her son is finally home and recovering well. She posted a sweet clip of her husband Travis holding Harvey for the first time, calling the moment so gentle and sweet that she had to give it a permanent spot on her feed. Fans flooded the comments with support for the Clark family, praising their strength during what must have been a difficult time. So, what do you think of Carlin's midnight visit to Katie? Was it a fun sisterly tradition, or did it cross the line into something a bit more self-serving? And how do you feel about Carlin and Evan's Tesla accident? Will they be splurging on another luxury vehicle soon? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates on your favorite reality TV families here on The Fame.